on you. Just chip it over their head and you'll get 2 every time.
It's well fielded. It's not an easy shot to play if there's not much pace on the ball either, which Maxwell is quite slow through the air sometimes. So
Nextsphere or Vsoft?
But if you're brave enough to play, you can get rewarded. It's a good shot. Well fielded. Mitchell Johnson there going to his left.
Devastating if he can be there for overs 41 to 50. Such a powerful. It looks like that's what he wants. It's what he's batting for, but we're a long way from it. This will take courage and a lot of concentration too.
He's had a tough time World Cup wise this year. Hasn't looked as fluent as he has in the past. 1/2 century. Player. He's done it on a number of occasions for this New Zealand side.
He looked shaky early, didn't he? His footwork was all over the place against the quicker bowlers. He was walking to his shot. Capitalise on some power hitting towards the end if he's there.
At least the scoreboard's moving now. They've got it up to above 4s. It was 3.5 for a long time. 132 to 3.
ऑनलाइन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस प्लान अभी एक हॉलिडे प्लान में और फैमिली को कौन देखेगा क्या होगा लाइफ में कुछ भी हो सकता है आज ही ऑनलाइन टर्म प्लान लेने के लिए maxlifeinsurance.com पे लॉग इन करें घर की दीवारों के लिए कोई भी कलर चुनो पर छत के लिए सिर्फ डॉक्टर फिक्सी की वाटरप्रूफ क्योंकि छत ही है घर की सबसे जरूरी दीवार
Just a tad above 3 in that first 10 over power play because Australia bowled so well. And now at 4.5 in these middle overs as Shane Watson comes back into the attack. It's a very orthodox sort of old style one-day field actually. Right, here's Harsha Bhogle again.
Yeah, feeling a bit important sitting here actually.
There's Hamilton and of course there's this ground being full for a neutral match in India and South Africa. That was quite extraordinary.
And in a way, Wally, you've been host, hasn't it? Has it been a long party? Has it been just the right length of the party? What's your thought?
I'd say it's been a good party, but to me the highlight's been as well the ethnic communities in Australia coming out to support their teams, and the support of the Indian fans in Australia has been unbelievable. It's been fantastic.
There's one other game. I was at Canberra and I saw Bangladesh versus Afghanistan. That was quite a game too.
Yes, really good game, sold out, with Bangladeshis I think coming from all over Australia to go there. So yeah, it's been a fantastic tournament and we're blessed today with a beautiful Melbourne day to play the final.
Have Australia almost challenged the English to get it right for the next World Cup?
Well, I think our grounds are slightly different, and obviously we don't have anything quite like this one. But I'm looking forward, as we saw in the Champions Trophy in 2013, there's an enormous diaspora from every single one of the countries in England. And I think it could be sold out, and I'm sure it'll be passionately supported. We are much looking forward to it. We expect to give a far better account of ourselves on and off the pitch than we did in 1999.
Okay, last question. The cricket's been good. Have the numbers been good too?
I think we've broken the records for attendance. So that's obviously very, very good.
And
The numbers? Been fantastic. You know, we wanted to get over 1 million attendees, and we've achieved that with a fair bit of spare capacity. So, and this final being sold out, and such a wonderful day and wonderful presentation. Giles will have a big challenge to beat this.
there you go. You can tell it's the Aussie. All he had was Giants class. Thank you very much.
Back live here with the play 134 to 3 from 33 overs.
फूलों का डालों का सबका कहना है एक हजारों में मेरे पापा है बस पापा को खुश करो वो तुम्हें This is so cool, I'ma take a picture, all you gotta do is hey, look what I found hanging around, all you gotta do is flick a wing. Presenting the new Panasonic Iluga S with high definition blink that clicks selfies with a blink. Let's blink play.
वहाँ से आपको मेरी स्किन ऑयली नहीं लगेगी, यहाँ से मेरे पिंपल्स नहीं दिखेंगे और इधर से आप नहीं कहेंगे कि मेरे ब्लैकेट्स हैं, क्योंकि हैं ही नहीं। क्लोजअप में भी मेरा राज वीगो टर्मरिक विद फोम बेस। हर वॉश के साथ पाइए क्लियर, हेल्दी और ग्लोइंग स्किन नेचुरली। वीगो टर्मरिक विद फोम बेस, बेहतर त्वचा का एक नेचुरल उपाय।
यार मेरे पास कल की पार्टी के लिए कोई भी कपड़े नहीं है। किसी छोटे देश के जीडीपी जितने पैसे खर्च करती है हर महीने। क्या हो गया यार, मैंने तो सिर्फ एक पेयर ऑफ हील्स खरीदने थे। वो शॉपकीपर ना बड़ा चंट निकला, 3-3 पेयर बेच दिए मुझे, 3-3 फालतू के सेल्स में। लास्ट सीजन के कपड़े खरीदने वालों जागो, ग्राहक जागो। नो मोर सेम ओल्ड, गो फ्रेश, गो बोल्ड। वी हैव फ्रेश न्यू डिजाइन्स ऑन यू एवरीवन। Yepme.com, fresh passion, fresh look.
34 to 3. Grant Elliott has done a very good job here of a salvage operation, you call it. He's made 62 in 64 balls. He reviewed an LBW decision that went against him, and it worked in his favour. And he's responded, played more fluently actually since that point. And at the other end, he's had one of New Zealand's great fighters, Ross Taylor, 35 from 64. Just 2 boundaries for Ross Taylor, which isn't his usual style. Striking at only 54 for 100 balls, but it doesn't matter. It's all about retaining wickets and giving yourself a chance in the last 10 to make something of this. Mark Waugh and Simon Doola with me.
Yeah, the wickets to former Cullen was done by some beautiful fast bowling from Mitchell Stark. Happy with this shot, basically a straight off break, a lazy shot. Maxwell with a big blow, then Mitchell Johnson gets Kane Wilson on. Just on the pitch and a bit of angle, he looked to work it on the onside. Pretty easy catch in the end, so some great bowling up front from Stark in particular. As we see Hazelwood back into the attack. The 95-run partnership has been the key at New Zealand point of view. 7 overs to go until they can perhaps start to put the foot down, even though that'll be the batting power play will be part of it. I don't think they will have talked about being overly aggressive through that batting power play. 7 overs, target 5 and over, and then try and pick it all up in the last 10.
Batting, bowling,
And here comes Josh Hazelwood.
Well
played. Good batting. Uncomplicated
batsman. Score 10 for 1 after 3.
Almost growing as a cricketer, match by match. Was. 39 when the third wicket fell. One feared, never mind for New Zealand, one feared for the game and the spectators.
I wasn't that fearful. Surprised, June. Surprised at that. What do you think it was going to be like Auckland? A 150 v 150? Great game. It was a great game to be involved in. So, yeah, low scoring, good quality one-day game. 2 brilliant left-arm bowling performances on that day.
I'm back, but it's dropping well short. But the difference, I suppose, was the late swing that day. It was a little early for Mitchell Stark, but that day it swung all through the match.
You won't get as much swing here. You'll get the new ball that'll swing for probably 5 or 6 overs, and then after that it will be pretty gun barrel straight. Not much seam movement because there's no grass to get that seam to grip onto. But we've seen some good bowling, and now we've seen the batting just starting to get on top. And I just get the feeling Taylor's looking to maybe attack Hazelwood here, maybe go down the ground or over cover.
A lot of stats in this tournament have taught us things about the game. How's this for a key to success? New Zealand get 100 partnerships somewhere in their innings. They win 84% of matches outside of Asia. Asia, the games are different really in their construction. So they'll be very pleased with this. We're not saying they'll win because of it, but we're saying it sure gives them a shout. Particularly if they can pump this up to something like 250, 260.
Into the over.
Score 16. Sola.
Clark at mid-wicket.
Just early enough from Ross Taylor. Just that call was early enough. Elliott had got 3 or 4 steps down. He was safe.
I tell you what, he turned quickly because it looked like he was going to be in trouble, but he stood and turned, got back in the end easily enough.
We've seen a few top edges today. We've seen a couple of them go for 6. Australians have used the bouncer very well. That was the guy in the back of the picture.
What's his name? Looks like a rock star, doesn't he? Sachin Tendulkar. He's on the hairdo.
Close thing. The Australians have been dynamic in the field all tournament long.
Steve Smith, brilliant work. So good. Backward point area. It's hit this hard, it's bounced away. Elliott again was looking for that single. Again he made it home.
He got a nice bounce there, Steve Smith.
Actually probably been disappointed not to catch him cleanly. Both sides feel brilliantly, don't they? 2 of the best fielding sides in the tournament. Get a single this time, no problem.
Shane Watson's in his 4th over, 4 balls of it, gone for 19. Lots of options for Michael Clarke. He's not limited to just 5 specialist bowlers, which is a great advantage for a captain. Oh, wow, out in reach now too. It's a finger tipper, but it's also a 4.
Well, he loves that shot, Elliott. He's got great control over the back face, and he might have got that one a bit finer than he wanted to, but you can see the intent was to play.
Score 23 for 1.
स्मार्ट सेंस वेदर को सेंस करके बेस्ट मूड बताता है एसी स्मार्ट मोटी ओवर स्मार्ट
James Foreman gets ready to come back into the attack. The 4 overs of number 18. We're ready for a change in the commentary box. Harsha Bhogle is here, and so are Mark Taylor on the in-spin.
When he played that fabulous innings against South Africa. When he played that fabulous innings against South Africa. This is the biggest game he played. They're going up in the field.
Run! The question is, did he jam the ball into the ground, or whether the ball hit the ground first and took the edge on its way out? And that's something the umpires have got to look at it, then determine the catch was clean.
Good shot, Lakshman!
but we're checking for bump ball first and then for clean catch. So Lisman vision after the spare delivery. Okay, it's not a bump ball, so we can go just to the catch. Please. Thank you. Just rock and roll it when he takes the ball. Maybe one from the square on the outside. We can zoom that as well, if you please. Excellent, if you can rock and roll that. Okay. Thank you. To the big screen, please put out.
Beautiful, Nana. Super shot.
Score 37.
Right then, the Doll team set off is from there into an up-goal.
Vishal.
गाड़ी नींबू मिर्ची के भरोसे नहीं सीएट टायर्स पे चलाइए बड़े ट्रेड ड्रॉप बेहतर ग्रिप बड़ा कंट्रोल सीएट एसयूवी टायर्स
No more same old. Go fresh, go bold. We have fresh new designs on you every month.
Beautiful shot, Nana.
Yakme.com. Fresh fashion.
Hey, boundary.
स्टैंडर्ड दीवारें आपका इंप्रेशन फीका ना कर दे इसीलिए नेरोलाइक इंप्रेशंस के एचडी कलर्स लगाइए और घर के साथ अपना भी इंप्रेशन बढ़ाइए
Corey Anderson is the new man in. Striker of 123, he's been in good form.
Oh, I'll tell you what it was, it was a really good catch from Brad had to advise it for slower ball as Ian's been pointed out. He just bounces enough, A, to find the edge, and B, to carry to Had, who does really well, goes a long way. That ball's dipping away from him when he gets the glove underneath it. And it's also a wicket on the first ball of the power play, which is exactly what you don't want when you've got an extra field and up inside the circle to lose an incumbent batsman. Oh, and he's got another. In the first over the power play, James Faulkner starting this match around. Another power play from New Zealand tonight. They lost Brendan McCullum in the first over of the first power play. And now they've lost 2 wickets in the space of 3 balls in this one as well. And this was not held back. It's genuinely quick and the length was perfect. Looking to play around it a wee bit, Corey Anderson. So not tonight for the young up-and-comer who's got New Zealand through some situations in this tournament. It will be somebody else.
Elliot out one. Elliot नहीं
Because of my plan है पूरी फैमिली के लिए पापा ना शेयर करेंगे अपना पर्सनल प्लान
अंकल जी के लिए कुछ छत चले गया
आप देखिए वो अपने पिताओं को
अंकल जी की कुर्सी छत से आ गई
अरे
5 स्टार में है चॉकलेट कैरमल और नोगा तो खाइए और हो जाइए
वाली पीछे की शीट बना बॉलिंग एडवोकल तड़ा
ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत विमल पान मसाला दाने दाने में किसी
Score 46.
Now Ian Smith, Luke Ronke, New Zealander, Mark Taylor, Luke Ronke.
Has brought much more attacking too from Clark, who's hopped in and slipped. Good move.
Smith couple of wickets in this over. That's what will be a main wicket. 150 for 5.
Shot boy. Shot Nana. Run. Vinod undi ingoti. Lakshman.
The smarter way of buying
Run space cheyikala. Isko.
Plus tier sari features. Quicker next. No bigger, chat quicker. Quicker. I was going to ask you if the mind was wandering towards 275, 280.
Well, we're sitting at the back. There's a school of us optimists sitting at the back, doing all sorts of maths. And now the calculators have been switched off and Mitchell Stark's come in and they can change anything. And you talk about light into dark, he's coming from dark into light with that shadow still over the pitch. And when he bowls full, he is lethal.
Right, Mitchell Stark. What has been... Oh! Direct hitter. Tell you what, he went on and been in the frame. Well.
Well, that would have been an absolute disaster for New Zealand. They can't afford to lose Elliott now. He plays it down, then there's a yes and no. Next thing I think it's Steve Smith. He hits the stumps there. He's out by 2 metres.
Gets on well with
448.
the Brad Haddon. Seems to be
To deal with. Certainly moved, but it didn't move Michael Clark, who took it in front of the face. There's a big flash, a big edge. Clark does well. And fortunately didn't throw the hand out. Clark continued to go for it in the end. Hangs on. Stark's got another wicket. That's 3 wickets now in the power play. Australia right back on top. Gone for a duck. New Zealand 151 for 6.
Vinod है ना बैट्समैन इन अब कुछ भी नहीं होता बहस कर लिया तो आ जाओ खामोश ये 9th ओवर है 2 बॉल 8.2
He did well to pull out. Oh, he's slanting it back in.
He's playing well though, Daniel Vittori. He's not getting right across in front of his stumps and getting his feet in the road. He's staying very still, watching the ball and trying to play it with as straight a bat as he possibly can. It's good technique. It doesn't always look great, but it's certainly effective.
Changed the game with the first over. And he's turning the game around here. What a work
क्या क्या हुआ?
Mitchell Stark. Just one run at a wicket. It's 151 for 6.
अच्छा एम्पायर क्या बोले गली से नहीं बाबा अच्छे एम्पायर है लीग एम्पायर है वो तो नहीं मालूम भाई आप पूछिए उनसे आने के बाद कितने बार खाए या कितने बार दिए
जब वो क्रिक 10 का मोबाइल है क्रिक 10
devastating. And, you know, when you think that McCullum, Anderson and Ronke haven't got a run between them, and yet they're 3 of the most devastating players when they get...
लास्ट टाइम भी इन्होंने था यहाँ पर हम लोग
Michael Clark had a beat an absolute dream of getting start of the game. You can have those guys without getting a run. Thank you very much. Where do you want me to sign for that contract? So here we go, 13 overs to go, and New Zealand have experience in the crease.
4 balls to go.
That had been in Ian Smith's voice, and I'll tell you what, there'd be a few around the world who sympathise with you.
It is a bit painful because, I mean, Australia have played some very, very good cricket. I will say that. Their ground fielding has been exemplary, and they bowl well. They bowl straight, for a lot.
I'd say this as third country commentator, that New Zealand have won a lot of fans and friends all over the world that made their famous for this World Cup. I mean, I don't want to be seen to be writing an op-ed, they're still match to be played.
Well, they've already got one more run than Australia got the last time they met. It was 151, wasn't it, Smitty? You just never know what a good score is in any game of cricket until the second side's bat.
Dan Vittori's worried about people right on the edge of the side.
Shot it up.
Beautiful shot there. Not worried about those.
Docklands area there. You can see the Docklands Stadium. The Balti Bridge there, bottom left. You can see the city in the background there. That's, I think, the Rialto Tower, I think. I hope I've got that right. And obviously the lovely MCG. And Flinders Park on the right where they play the Australian Open tennis. Very big sporting precinct right around the MCG. Only attendance walking to the city. Really big sporting events, big grand finals here. They even had rugby league matches, rugby union matches here, and obviously had cricket.
Yeah, but whatever it is, they're all right with it now. I think it largely happened because he went left arm over to the left to that angle.
Tell you what's happened to the
past. It's
now there's the gaps. I got a feeling that particularly those newer batsmen having trouble picking the ball up. Even there, Daniel Victoria goes all around that.
Shot, Lakshman! Feeling! Good feeling!
32% of all Faulkner's wickets just come in batting bumpers.
Well, one reason for that is that he generally gets 2 or 3 overs in batting power. Michael Clark goes to him and to Mitchell Stark, every batting power play. So you're our guys. Stark obviously to bowl quick and bowl full with the odd bouncer, and Faulkner to mix it up and bowl some silence. Since these batting power plays come in, and often turns out to be bowling.
Quickly it's gone to the boundary. It's one of the few good shots for a batsman. Batter is number 6 for New Zealand, consistently in test match cricket. No, don't run. Australia's seamers in the batting palm with too many wides. And because it's Faulkner, because he's got a change of pace, it'll look like it's all over the place.
You've also got left and right hands in the crease as well, so that's a bit misleading, all that sort of stuff.
Guard भूल जाएगा तो भाई.
He's only 36. I think we talk about him being only 36. 157 for 6. बातों का रिकॉर्ड रखना मुश्किल. Introducing quicker match. The smarter way of buying and selling. सारी बातों का रिकॉर्ड
घर की दीवारों के लिए कोई भी गलत चूक.
We're thinking 280 now he's thinking 230. The economist is happy with the inflation figures. Keep changing. They've got to be happy with those. At almost 31 to 50, 27% of the time he's hitting this line.
Yeah, well, because of those blue ones, they are full and deadly. Incredibly good accuracy there and great command of control.
Yeah, well, a lot of those will be reversing as well from round the wicket. It's no surprise that he gets a lot of bats without bowled or LBW.
Daniel Troy, lots of experience, and he'll know that he's the wicket so far. That was third ball of the day. That's a real blow. Guthrie played all round one from Glenn Maxwell for 15. Richard Johnson played
Score 58 for 3 after 10 overs. 58 for 3 after 10 overs. Score 58 for 3, 10 overs.
Mushrooming everywhere.
Pranit hai. हाँ एक और डाले.
Roll that between please.
just rock and roll when it goes past the net. Okay, no bat involved. Ball tracking if you have it ready.
Next one, don't play.
Okay, no bat there. Okay, good. That's fine. Just getting split vision again, Kumar, and then waiting. Okay, ball tracking coming now. Here. Pitching outside, impact in line. And it's umpires call on the wicket, so you can...
Ball in, ready. Ball in line.
We've gone with umpire's call every time we review an LBW, and it's got to do a lot. So it cannot clip the outside of off the leg on top of the wheels. The first review, if you remember, was a batting side review, so Australia did have one up their sleeve. That was successful. This one isn't.
Batsman in.
It's an amazing innings, this. Good shot, Side-player match winning innings in the semi-finals of the Champions Trophy a few years ago. That was against Pakistan.
You can see the confidence he's built up in that last match where he played so well against South Africa in the semi-final. He's carried on here today. He hasn't panicked, even though he's seen sort of wickets tumbling around at the other end. Three for one at the start of that power play. He's remained very calm. That's been the secret to his success. He needs an ally, doesn't he? He needs someone, and Daniel Vittori would be a very good one because he's also very calm as a person. 61 deliveries left. 61 runs is 225. If we get a few bonuses, maybe make it 230.
Well played. Next one. Stay. Cool. 10 overs only.
165 now, 6 the power play is over.
Introducing MRF ZLX. Comfort, made more comfortable.
बातों का रिकॉर्ड रखना मुश्किल। Introducing Quicker Next, the smarter way of selling. सारी बातों का रिकॉर्ड अब chat history में देखो। Plus ढेर सारे features. Quicker Next, no figure, chat quicker. Quicker.
He will have known that anyway about Vittori, but he's decided, I need this wicket, I need to get the bowlers and the genuine bowlers in, and let my big boys have a crack at them. So he goes into slip.
What about Dabbo? Really got to get Elliot to do as many deliveries as possible for the last 10.
He's got to get Elliot on strike, obviously as much as he can, so he will improvise to get him on strike. Interesting having a look at where Grant Elliott scores his runs. You can see there that the blue dots are the runs he scores on the leg side. So he gets the four balls, the ones he plays out to, he works on the leg side. The ones he lets come on to him, he gets to run down the third man, the red ones, works on the offside, so he allows the ball to come to him, particularly if it's got a bit of wind, I'd reckon. He runs it down through gully and down to the third man. Just like that.
But they need organization.
Also very good. You've got to go on 78.
Bowling!
Or just retreat back on the circle because he's doing it individually to attack the other guys, and he said no.
Batsman in Kiran.
41. If I can get this guy right now, I'll limit a lot more damage so he stays slip.
Lights better. Light వెలిగింది కమ్ బెంకింద
Stays on strike himself now. Where another day, he didn't come to this thing more negative. He'll be on strike by now. He's at the other end saying, okay, now what am I going to do when I get my chance to hit a boundary? So it's actually keeping the pressure on the batsman, even though he's 76 balls. The pressure's still on him to create play, make the pace.
think it's an extraordinary innings because he came in with New Zealand in trouble and he's now finds New Zealand in trouble. He's still scoring at that strike. It was in the air for a while.
Played the whole innings with New Zealand in trouble, really. There's a great partnership with Ross Taylor, fighting partnership, and it was just the fact that he lost so many players.
Punch.
All that, umpire! Without scoring it, so too. Really, there was an opportunity here for a run out.
And if by chance let him give us
Because that
some
was Elliott. So it's been an eventful one, and the whole event has been about Australia dominating it. 15-3, you say?
Batting order
It was 150 for 5 after 35. Oh, he's gone to it.
Johnson, Vettori.
Lakshman! Lakshman!
Another wicket for Australia. 167 for 7 New Zealand.
Around you!
Score 75 for 5.
What if he makes 20 here? All right. Oh, it's beautifully played. Shot of a man.
How do you think that Elliott should play it from here? I think we just found out.
Well, they got a ball he can hit. That's what I like about it. Short enough. Shot. Over wide behind. Obviously, he knows he's got to make the run close out. He can certainly play and he can hit.
How's that, umpire?
A shot of a man in control.
Run.
Yeah, I just think Southee has got to be sensible about it and back with Elliott. His natural instinct and Tory's natural instinct is to work the ball around the ground if he can and manipulate it with that one. He's going to miss leg. A couple of those for New Zealand today, but Australia got very straight.
Running, Sabash, beta.
One thing New Zealand must do is
Cool, Lakshman, cool!
at least face all the deliveries. There's 8.5 left. There's that ball that knocked over Victoria. You see just a little bit of swing, just enough to come in. And as I said, Victoria tends to stay leg side of the ball. Doesn't tend to get across in front of the stumps unless it's almost premeditated. Tips in.
Sabash, beta. Good one, Lakshman, good one!
Fielding!
That's what Australia have been so good at. Every time New Zealand sought to get away, certainly in the partnership between Taylor and Elliott to push them back. Now they're overs left. Take on the ball, actually. Oh dear. They're going out with a field. Umpire with a finger. Surely is this is it now for New Zealand. One man was playing beautifully, standing up to the bowling. Brady's been done in by another subtle piece of variation from Faulkner.
He's bowled beautifully. He just had it to the back. Look at this one. We talked earlier on in the piece.
Score 80.
Earlier on in the piece about
In class mileage, the new CB Unicorn 160.
मेरा हमेशा सीखते रहना जरूरी है इन बच्चों को अच्छी तरह सिखाने के लिए I am a teacher and also a student.
YouTube पे करते भाई
हो ना साले कोई सर्च कर ఖాళీ సర్టిఫికెట్ కాదు ఎవరికైనా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కాదు యూట్యూబ్లో ఎక్కినా పోయి నువ్వు అడిట్ చేసి సీట్ ప్రొడక్ట్ టికెట్ మీద చేయడు చూడు మనోడు బాగుంది
71.
టికెట్ టికెట్కే బాగుంటుంది
81 14th over.
టికెట్
అక్కడ ఉంటాడు ఆ రూమ్ లో బయట
Thanks, Asha. Thoroughly professional performance this has been from Australia.
Three runs.
6 the best, and that's not just gone over. A long way back.
इसका हाँ 84.
excellent shot.
वो लक्ष्मणन है 42
उसका really good from Australia. That swing at the start, reverse swing at the end. Wickets in the power play. Wickets just after the power play. Elliott probably went a little bit early. Still 8 overs to go. He could have kept nudging it around, worried about losing partners at the other end and being left stranded. But 8 overs is a lot of the deck. He got stretched all the way through.
Bowling, one bowler. Well done, good job. Already,
batsman in.
Look like they're trying to bat out 50 overs. Looks like they're just going to try and swing hard, these two.
It's one of those instructions for the captain to get as many as you can, swing it hard but don't get out.
Yeah, 10 over, no risk. Yeah, it's probably not their job, but you'd like to think they sort of hang in there, maybe have a big swipe the last couple of overs maybe.
Passion is what makes every fan. And his colors drive his passion. Passion on the inside. Presenting the India Razor for the Indian fan. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Right from that first over when Mitchell Stark set the tone, their fielding today has been outstanding. It's amazing to watch how quick they are across the turf, how strong their arms are. Talk about match winners. They've got a few in the field too. Smith, Warner, Maxwell. Marcus captain playing his last game of one-day cricket for Australia. We're really happy with the performance they've put in so far. Now it's just a matter of getting these last 2 wickets and finishing it off. All the bowlers bowl well. He's had some good fields at times. The bowling changes have worked. It's always nice as a captain when you make a bowling change. It's important to come in and get a wicket in his first over. Then suddenly you bowl Maxwell and he takes a wicket. It's just nice when those things happen and come off for you.
95.
Just have a look at this field. It's pretty obvious that Tim Southey favours the onside for his big hickey. 3 men out deep. Everyone else is on the offside. Long off. So the boy to the onside. Big hit as well. The problem is fielders looking into the sun out there. That's why now trying to go leg side. All the men are out leg side. Has been the best match. Scotland, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Pakistan, South Africa. That's semi-final. Really played in the right spirit, the right result.
Southie, he tends to just go out there and swing. There's a bit more to his batting than that. He really applied himself.
Highlander, he just wants to slog.
181 for 8.
वहाँ से आपको मेरी स्किन ऑयली नहीं लगेगी, यहाँ से मेरे पिंपल्स नहीं दिखेंगे और इधर से आप नहीं कहेंगे कि मेरे ब्लैकेट्स हैं, क्योंकि है ही नहीं। क्लोजअप में भी मेरा राज वीको टर्मरिक विद फोम बेस हर वॉश के साथ पाइए प्योर हेल्दी और ग्लोइंग स्किन नेचुरली। वीको टर्मरिक विद फोम बेस बेहतर त्वचा का एक नेचुरल उपाय।
भाई बैट्समैन इन
And shows you also that he had the best interest of Australian cricket at heart too. So he wanted to do the right thing by then, concentrate on his test match cricket, maybe do a few other things. But no, I think he'll be enjoying this moment, that's for sure, so far. And I might have known too, that's sure you did. He rang you first. Come on, let's get it right. I'm sure he went through the process first of Cricket Australia, selected Rod Marsh, chairman, selected Darren Lehman, or whatever that order is, the right order is there. Pat Howard, team, family, wife, all that sort of stuff. I would have been rolled down the food chain, I would have thought. Disappointing. Well, sure, should have been first.
Smiles in the middle at the moment.
I was an AFL background in the AFL.
Bowling buddy, bowling buddy, bowling buddy, bowling. Lovely line. कितना विकेट गिरा अभी? 8 2 विकेट बची है।
भाई कौन जा रहा है?
Just thinking about
Batsman in.
Somebody else.
विद्या। सबसे बिला।
It's all up to the person who's got it, who he likes, plays cricket in the passion. He likes to enjoy it. That's what it's all about. The tradition starts in AFL. It's a huge tradition here. So us AFL people in Victoria, we've tried to start a cricket. I'm not sure it's really kicked on, but it's a guy that I actually quite like it. I think it happens in American baseball. So you've got agents retire. I think the New York Yankees, I don't think anyone wears number 3. They actually retire the number rather than hand it on. So it's a good thought. Here's the next blonde. Okay.
I wonder if Mitchell Johnson will think about going round the wicket here to Henry. Henry giving himself a little bit of room. Just on the angle coming round, he'll target the stumps a little bit more. Easier to hit the stumps. Also harder to back away from round the wickets.
I reckon they might be listening to you now. Johnson gesturing that he might have a crack around the wicket. So on Clark sees, he listens. Warney's on, that's right. See.
Yeah, this is a good move, definitely. Now the man on the offside comes up. Because of the angle just coming in, it'll be harder to go offside. The key here for Johnson in the stumps. The reason he's number 10, he can't pitch it
एक रन भी नहीं आया ना, 2 विकेट गिरा है। Bowling Pranesh, bowling.
But he goes, a low ball toss. Everything Clark does, everything Johnson does, turns to goal. And it's the green and gold of Australia.
200 भी नहीं है।
Makes a move.
bowler delivers, just finds a way to get a wicket. That's the ninth one. It's worked all day for Australia, right from the word go.
98 for 8, 16 up.
Let's go around the wicket.
98.
Up on the offside.
98.
Wide of off stump, hit it straight to Mitchell Stark and cover. Johnson strikes again. Gets his third wicket. Absolutely bossing this game at the moment. It's 182 to 9.
8 इधर 9 उधर.
इधर भी 9 हो जाएगा अभी.
All he gotta do is, hey, look what I found hanging around. All he gotta do is flick away.
कौन दूर से भाग के आएगा? वही होने वाले हैं अपन का टीम.
With high definition blink play. Click selfies to blink. Let's blink play. घर की दीवारों के लिए कोई भी कलर पर छत के लिए सिर्फ डॉक्टर फिक्सिट की वजह क्योंकि छत ही है घर की सबसे जरूरी दीवार.
What is that?
Right arm over the wicket, sir. सर क्रिकेट का कीड़ा तो होगा ही ना जब वो क्रिक बस का मोबाइल है क्रिक बस.
Two swing bowlers at the crease, but with bats in hand. Saudi off strike, Trent Bolt on strike, and Mitchell Johnson gunning for his fourth. Should be a wide. Will be. Not sure Bolt wants it to be a wide. Local toss, and it was Cloth. Man had just been brought up from the sweeper position. Slightly slower ball, just dipping on him.
Yeah, it's the way it runs, isn't it? That was a batsman standing there. That was.
और एक मैच है आज. किसके?
Three of the outside the off stump. Quite work.
Following. Oh, that could be out.
रिक्शा मारा हुआ थ्रो.
One heck of a way to finish the innings.
हाँ डायरेक्ट
Deepak, we have a run
शॉट में विकेट से. हाँ.
इसलिए अपन का मैच में भी ना मारा.
Just the reaction from everyone, I reckon, was very late to
ना
get
ना
that
थोड़ी
back.
सुन
It shows you how quick
लेकिन मस्त था थ्रो.
Maxwell was. Just the decision to pick it up and throw it. I reckon he's gone. Yeah.
Out.
बैट फंस गया उसका.
Well, cricket awareness there. Maxwell is just brilliant.
बैट
That Saudi was out. And you'll look at the big screen now. That will be the end of the innings. What a professional performance from Australia.
184 target.
They lost the toss, but their heads did not drop. Outstanding. Batting from New Zealand was at times questionable, but you can't question.
Score 99.
Fielding brilliant.
हो गया ना वो?
Right before one, so you think that Australia drew this World Cup. They haven't
99.
their stride. You felt they might have delivered their
प्रिंस को 3 विकेट गिरा है ना?
किसको?
First time they've done it.
प्रणीत को 3.
It's 100 New Zealand all out for
जो
180.
हमें दो आया था इससे पहले.
Cardtrade.com and DU Tourism in association with Layer Shop and Jira Mass. Good job! Pure. See it SUV tires and
Because they know they can come back at them. So all of that under
101.
pressure of a final to deliver.
100 up.
Here is that last wicket. Look at that from Maxwell. So aware. Saudi knew he was in trouble. His back got stuck in the ground. He was trying to get his foot in.
Yeah, that is just brilliant fielding. Oh, he wasn't sliding his bat, I suppose that's the question. But did stick in. And we have a look at the overall card, dominated by the partnership between Taylor and Elliott. The early bowling was outstanding, but Cullen went just the third ball he faced, and Stark was outstanding early on. Then the partnership looked like saving New Zealand and getting to a point where 250 was very possible. The tail just fell away over those last 10 overs.
Let's have a look at the bowling figures. 2 for 20 up front from Stark. His first over set the tone. 3 for Johnson. 3 for Faulkner. Brilliant. Excellent bowling. Let's get down to Simon Dole.
James Faulkner, outstanding, 3 for 36. How are you feeling?
Obviously a pretty good start by the boys, so look, it's in our hands now to chase the runs, and look, if we start well, there's no reason why we can't.
What did you make of the surface?
Yeah, pretty good MCG wicket really. I thought it was a little bit slow than what we're used to, but yeah, pretty good all-round wicket.
What about the other guys in the field? Backed up outstanding. I mean, even yourself and the quick bowlers are very good.
Yeah, well, it's one aspect we've been working really hard on is our fielding, and yeah, look, another strong performance, and hopefully, like I said, we can start well with the batter chase and straight down.
Outfield pretty quick, or is it just standard here?
Yeah, pretty stock standard, maybe a little bit quicker than normal, but the ground's in fantastic condition, and look, it's in our hands now.
All right, mate, outstanding effort tonight, well bowled, and good luck with the bat.
Yeah, very well bowled. Not only Faulkner, but the whole Australian bowling lineup. So that's the equation. We're halfway through this game. Australia having lost the toss.
103, 18 overs.
This World Cup final.
Moreno.
Bowling. Agi.
पता है कार ट्रेड से कार लो तो उनके एक्सपर्ट्स चेक करते हैं और फ्री वारंटी भी मिलती है आंख बंद करके कार ले सकते हैं पर तू आंख बंद करके कार तो मत चला यहाँ लाखों यूज्ड कार हजारों सर्टिफाइड फ्री वारंटी कार है लेना कार ट्रेड है ना लेट्स प्ले goal. Add spots to your life.
चलो छींक पे रुकते हैं बड़ा शुभ होता है वरना
अच्छा छींक पे रुकते हो तो ड्राइव सेफ हो जाता है शुभ शुभ लगते हैं
बात में मजाक
छींक भी छोड़िए गाड़ी चलाइए सीएट टायर्स पे
Bowling buddy, bowling buddy.
बड़ा कंट्रोल सीएट टायर्स
भाई आउट कौन में विद्यासागर आ जाओ बोलो
Guys,
भाई चलेगा
okay, come on.
They'll come hard. They won't just pussyfoot around and knock it around. They'll be coming hard as well. And Aaron Finch loves to bat here. I mean, the Melbourne Cricket Ground has been his base. Oh, hasn't it ever? It's, that first game Aaron Finch, we made 100. They dropped to the first over. A little bit of luck. Went on to make 100 as a Victorian. It doesn't get much better than that. And I thought in the semi-final, he found a bit of form too.
There he got 375 runs, averaging 75, striking at 88, and that's all here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, a place he loves. Yeah, very impressive cricketer, very interesting guy, I think, Aaron Finch. You know him a bit?
Yeah, I do. He's from a place called Colac in country Victoria, about 2 hours away from the city. Pretty tough, nuggety type people down there, real hard work, just genuine good guys. You can tell by the way that Aaron Finch plays his cricket. He's a knockabout bloke, he's a good fella.
Final against India as well. I mean, you didn't see that claw, you didn't see the rhythm, but he didn't give it away. You know, he stuck it there, he hit with sticks. And any kind of innings, you expect things to come out there and, you know, be positive and play strong all the time. But it's a tribute to the fact that he's matured so much that he's able to play differently when he needs to. So it looks like you're going to nip it back into him. Weak zone, nip it back into his pads. I reckon you can swing it away from him too, getting the nick off.
Well, I think that's where some of those things how they go. Four swings a bit, he's got trouble. Aaron Finch, so Sally the pitch is a good battle.
Alright, so if you've got to get 3 out, you're going to have to get Steve Smith out too, because he is in golden form. Different class, a different class of player, really. I mean, we would think that kind of grip and that kind of strong bottom hand, he wouldn't be able to hit on the offside, but he hits all over the park. I mean, he's brilliant. Walks across the stumps, the ball, anything straight, he'll hit you on the leg side. He's got enough creativity to hit the square. Right now, he almost plays the field. Brilliant against the short ball, great against spin. It's very hard to think of any weakness at this point of time with someone like
For me, Stephen Smith, New Zealand are going to bowl full Yorks and try and use leg stuff and have a leg slip in place when he first walks in. Over the leg slip, a short square leg and bowl full of leg peg. Okay, now, Daniel Vettori, we've talked a lot about Southeast and the Bolt. Is Dan in the position to make a difference here?
Good job! Woo! Come on, Deke!
He's been around for a long time, his experience, and they'll need that tonight. It wouldn't surprise me if they use Dan Vettori early into it like they did at Eden Park. He doesn't really spin the ball much these days. It's more or less like left arm slow swing bowler. Just jump in. I want strong here. Sorry, I can hardly hear you. It's unbelievable. The beautiful noise here. So yeah, not just like talk amongst yourself, you naughty 9,000 people. Yeah, no, it's just incredible the noise and atmosphere here. But look, I mean, if the ball doesn't swing, get Dan Vettori on as early as you possibly can. Okay, now, we told you that there were a couple of interesting things to look at. Let's go back to the World Cup final of 1983. Riley, you remember this game? As a game that probably inspired you to play the game. And it was an incredible result. Nobody even believed it. They could beat the mighty West Indies, but they did. And look at the West Indies bowled out.
Cool. Stay there. Single. Nagi kudu cheppu, Nagi.
I tell you, look how many overs they bowled for 183. 54.4. They bowled for 183. They bowled about 52 overs for 40. Extraordinary. What a coincidence. And today, the total New Zealand are defending is 183. Incredible. We see another 140 there. Okay, we want to see Ram. And we also show the recent game in Australia. But this is another example of how whatever you think, everything is to believe. This is crucial to believe. What are the scores there? 150 odd played, 150 odd, wasn't it? Yeah. But you're going to need something to bowl a spell like Mitchell Stark did for Australia, and it was absolutely phenomenal. So, anything is possible. You know, it was an incredible game, 150, but it swung there, and I think that was the key. The swing was the key. But New Zealand to have any sort of thing like this, like Raoul said, Mitchell Stark type spell, someone's got to dig deep and have the day of their life. The best bowling spell of ever. Knock over Warner, and knock over Finn, get the ball hooped. I walked back to my fielding position deep head on. I thought this is not going to be that well received, but I didn't really care at that stage. So as soon as Trevor bowled and I started running. That's when I knew it was going to be a bit bigger than I thought.
Oh, well, it was. They're winners. They win, and in this situation, it was win at all costs. And he was a desperate man. At the time, and I think if he had it over again, he wouldn't have done it.
If anyone could understand it, it was someone who'd been captain of Australia before. But then I realised that I didn't realise how much the job had changed before and post World Series cricket until it was too late. So nobody else would have had a clue what was going on in the background. I said at the time or soon afterwards that I thought gone over the top a little bit, but then again, it was a big thing.
We're the nice guys. There's no doubt about it. New Zealanders are the nice guys. These are the angry toes. These are the guys that can do anything. Batting! Cricket in the morning. Could you win? That's the end of the conversation.
I love that. Ian Smith laughed. I knew he's a different class. It is quite a rivalry, isn't it, the Trans-Tasman thing? It sure is. I'll tell you what, if I was New Zealand batsman, was it Jeff House? No, was it Jeff House? Maybe. I don't think it was Jeff House. Into the crowd and they go and get stuff to walk off. So that's where sort of a lot of stuff started. The next game at Eden Park, Australia played there, there was 10 good bowling balls coming out out on the ground from the crowd the whole time. It was just amazing. Everyone can laugh about it now. There was no laughing matter at the time. It was a pretty serious one and under after the finish with that. There's a camaraderie between both Australia and New Zealand, but also a rivalry. Both teams respect each other, great friends off the field, both pretty relaxed sort of teams. Yeah, I mean, it is something like that. People who are similar to you and who are closest to you. And I think it has to be that kind of rivalry. I guess New Zealand at times has felt like the little brother. And they, Australia has had a lot of the success and had a lot more success than New Zealand. And I think the Kiwis love giving it back to Australia when they can. And when they have success against Australia, I think it means a lot to them. Okay, fellas, what's going on out here? If we focus, we can see the New Zealand team are warming up. Bowlers are at it. That might be Kane Williamson, is it, bowling a few off spinners. We've got New Zealand fielding down here. They're really making a point of... They drop that chance, they miss that run out, no time to think, then you just start to feel... And a couple of them said to me that, look, this is, it's such a great atmosphere. This is why we dreamed of as kids. For them, but they can come out and really enjoy it and enjoy the day like they've spoken about. And I'm sure they've in the dressing room spoken about the fact that irrespective of whatever happens, we've had the tournament of our lives, we've had the time of our lives, and I think McCullum's mentioned that a few times as well. Well, a lot of us have had the time of our lives during this tournament. It's been a terrific World Cup. What do you run back and pick out some highlights, some players, some moments that really inspired your cricket thinking? Innovation from some of the batsmen, the imagination, Brendan McCullum's captaincy, the intensity of the field, all the innovations that went on both that we all played late 80s, early 90s. Back to that World Cup. We used to play the early 90s, 200 behind the New Zealand team, but behind the World Cup, received Australia with the other night is atmosphere. Even here, coming to the ground, people that have travelled from far and wide to come to Australian grounds, to come to New Zealand, to watch the World Cup and to participate in this, for me, it's been exceptional. More than 1 million people have watched these matches live, and there are more than 90,000 people in the Melbourne Cricket Ground today alone. So that gives you some idea. Now, players. What about men? What about Sangakkara? Incredible. I mean, he just 400s in a row. He just had an incredible run. What a class player and what a way to finish for him. You really felt happy for the way he played this tournament, the way he batted. I thought he was sensational. We saw some incredible rivalries, some great games. India versus Pakistan. Australia versus New Zealand the other night. AB de Villiers, his batting.
थोड़ा जोश दिलाना ना मैं बच्चों को अच्छा फील कर रहा हूँ भाई
the other way, he's probably pretty happy that he can now start to say, hopefully this will
क्या कम से कम कार्बन कप तो लेके पांच में चार गए कम से कम एक तो भी जीत के जाएंगे मैं कार्बन का मतलब है
they didn't make the finals at all in the last World Cup. He took over and now they're playing the World Cup final, a chance to raise the trophy. So for him, I think it's a really good way to lead the game better. Sri Lankan cricket. So we say goodbye at the end of this tournament in one-day cricket to Sangakkara, to Mahela and to Michael Clark. Now, we once more focus on what's going to happen out here in the great coliseum of the game. What must happen for you in the first 5 overs? Well, they've got to see a little bit of swing. If there's no New Zealand bowlers, they've got to find another way to try.
मैं इधर उधर हर कार के पीछे भागते रहता हूँ और अपनी पसंद की कार एक दिन बॉस को उसे अपनी पसंद की कार कार्ड पे मिली है। यहाँ लाखों यूज्ड
आराम से
कार लेना रेट है ना। यार तेरा स्टाइल भी पुराना है और तेरा डियो छोड़ शॉट ले शॉट फ्री फ्रेग्रेंस भरोसा सिर्फ आरओ के एक्सपर्ट लिफ्ट पे होता है। हमेशा दूर खरीदिए और फिर लखपति का मौका पाइए। To visit your Vivo X5 Max. फ्रेंड्स क्या बात है उसे किसकी टीवी पर आज देखो शादी को 3 साल हो चुके हैं। थैंक यू एंड्योरामास 10 साल से वजन और भरोसा।
प्रॉब्लम stay there
बैट्समैन का नाम क्या है?
लेफ्ट गार्ड बैटरी
మళ్ళీ మోడల్ ఎంత మోడల్ అవునా అర్థం మళ్ళీ మోడల్ మోడల్ అని కొడతా వాటర్ ఆర్పి ఉరుకు వాటర్ అడుగుతాడు బాటిల్ అన్ని మెల్లగాడు మరి తొందర ఏం లేదని చెప్పు
And then Elliott playing a big shot, finally departed for a brilliant 83. Gee, he played well. And then it was Mitchell Johnson at the end to clean up the tail. The last wicket fell in what rather unusual circumstances. Brilliant. Retain his ground.
आप लोग भी वैसे हुआ क्या? आप बॉलिंग करेंगे? ना आप तो नहीं गए।
नहीं इन लोग वही बोल रहा था ना।
बैट को लगता है अपील करते रहे आप लोग। वो सब मिलके अपील करने के डर जा रहा हूँ ना।
थोड़ा वो दबा का बोल दो ना डरना आप लोग।
आपको इधर आ जाओ और रहे बैटिंग टीम वाले
And Maruti Suzuki in association with Yepme.com, Carbon Titanium Mach 1, Ghana.com, Raymond, and MRF Tires.
Good throw. ఇదే స్లెడ్జింగ్ అసలు లాస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ ఓ మై గాడ్
कैच कौन पकड़ा वाजिद भाई वाजिद भाई फील्डर कौन से कैच पकड़ा सो
Just watching the New Zealanders in their warm-ups and practicing their bowling and catching routines, it was remarkable to see how relaxed they were, a lot of smiles,
34
backslapping.
35
They really want to, I think, go out and enjoy today. Tremendous atmosphere here.
बैट्समैन कौन जा रहे
Try and get the ball to swing.
Yeah, there's two in particular for me.
35 है स्कोर सिंगल आ रहा है
Not Aaron Finch. Although he's a very good player, I think he struggled a little bit of late.
स्पाइडर कैमरा देखो
To get going, to live up to that strike rate of 87.3. The two key wickets in the first 10 overs from a New Zealand point of view are David Warner and Steve Smith. They are the keys. This man on the screen gets away to a flying start. Australia feels so much more comfortable. And that'll be exactly what New Zealand and Brendan McCullum and Tim Southee and Trent Boult have talked about. So dangerous. Three, two, one.
पे संतोष सागी है ना
And here we go. That'll be Tim Southee to hold from the great southern stand end to Dave Warner. Two slips in the gullet. Warner. A nice start, good steady start. Tim Southee. I think it's important from the New Zealand point of view to set the tone, like Mitchell Stark did. The first over he bowled today was a brilliant over for Brendan McCullum. Beat him twice with in-swingers and then knocked him over, and that really set the whole innings going for Australia. From that moment on, they bowled really well and they fielded well.
Great remark, and New Zealand have the bowlers to do it. Tim Southee, Trent Boult, terrific phases in this World Cup. 30 against England. Boult's taken 21 wickets.
It's away, David Warner. Well, Simon Dool, I'm going to give you a little bit of comfort here, right? I'm going to take you back to 1983. What's that, 32 years ago? There it is, India, 183 from 54.4 overs at Lords. Highest score, Chris Shrikant, 38 he made. Roberts 3 wickets, Marshall 2, Holding 2, and then the West Indies, 52 overs, all out. Timberland last 3 for 12, Madden Lyle 3 for 31. Didn't even get close.
And it was a game where the West Indies were highly favoured as well. Huge favourites with the bookmakers. And a good start. A good start as well in that game, the West Indies by...
Score 37.
Very well. He struggles.
Another coincidence, it's the first time India made the final. First time New Zealand. Terrific ball this one, good seat position.
Oh, that's enough, brother. We've made it good enough now, that'll do.
Yeah, mentioned during the half-time break I was back with New Zealand television, and a lot of the great teams and players have probably all been there, done that. So you've got to experience one before you can win one.
कैसा भी हो हाथ घुमाना ना लेकिन
ऐसा ही है Southee to finish off. One without loss.
नेटवर्क ऑप्टिमाइजर से आपकी बैटरी चले 8% ज्यादा। ओनली ऑन एयरटेल द स्मार्टफोन नेटवर्क।
नो प्रॉब्लम नो प्रॉब्लम।
दूध लाए?
क्रिकेट का कीड़ा तो होगा ही ना जब वो क्रिक बस का मोबाइल है क्रिक बस। Reeves only played 25 matches and he's playing now what 8 or 9 World Cup games. Very good like that.
Stump है क्या?
3 slips in place, good move.
संतोष आगी.
A great surprise. Brent McCullum's going on the attack. I think David Warner will also. It's really good to watch. Here's Bolt. If it goes to force it, will be going quick. Bolt. That's well played from David Warner. Gets himself off strike. I've seen it throughout the World Cup, haven't we done with Brendan McCullum's captaincy. Been so aggressive. Just the 150 partnership for Finch and Warner through this World Cup. Haven't, as a combination, had a great World Cup. 25 is the average opening partnership. New Zealand would have taken that today. I reckon Michael Clark was sitting in the change rooms hoping this is the time they do click together. He'll be hoping for a stress-free run chase here. Nice big opening stand, 70 plus, take the pressure off. See this swing bowling off, that's the first thing they need to do. Short mid-wicket for Finch. Oh, is a catch, is that a catch? I think it is, it certainly is, he's got it. That's what New Zealand needs. They needed an early one to bucket.
बॉल ने क्या चला? कैच बोला? फिंच.
So Finch disappears, and it was the swing. Just got that front pad a little bit too far out. Had to come across it, big, thick inside edge, and no trouble for Trent Bolt. The mouth was open, the cheers were up before the ball had even landed in his hands. Finch goes early.
No more same old. Go fresh, go bold. They have fresh designs on Yepme.com. Fresh fashion, fresh look.
Lovely laid in swing. 2 men catching at mid-wicket. Or one at mid-wicket, 1 forward square leg, 2 slips in place. And the crowd's a buzz. Really well bowled.
42 after 7.
Start they wanted. Trent Bolt swings the key here. Length as well. Lovely length.
Terrific start. Trent Bolt. 2 for 1 Australia.
మీరు గెలిచారా లీగ్ బాజీలు అని గెలిచారు అది కూడా నేను రానప్పుడు మొన్న రాలేదు లాస్ట్ టైం రాదు ఏడుస్తున్నాను అది ఎంత వస్తుంది నేను ఈరోజు గెలుస్తాను బోల్డ్ క్యాచ్ అది బోల్డ్ बैट्समैन इन
Standard भी आ रहे हैं
अंदर अंदर कौन जा रहे हैं भाई इधर आवाज नको करो अंदर कौन जा रहा है इपड़े पड्डది పించ్ అవుట్ అయ్యాడు
Sitting a nice straight field. Good chance to 183 just that head falling over that front pad going across the front of the stump. Throughout the World Cup actually. Inside edge on this occasion. Onto the pad, popped up a simple catch. Just an illustration of the swing. Trent Bolt.
gold అంటే సెకండ్ Praveen Rajuri है ना
Finds the gap. Doesn't find the middle of the bat, so he won't get 4. Probably get 2 here.
Just a bit of wind.
पांच चलेगा
Inside the other direction, trying to get the ball to swing from too far wide. Getting the ball back. Get the ball to swing back into.
I tell you, that wicket from Darren Finch has got the crowd involved again, hasn't it? They were out the back getting some tea or maybe a beer or two. They've come straight back to their seats. They're right into this now. That away. Probably get 2 more. Daniel Vittori's down there. He's not moving all that well. Daniel?
4 balls to go of 8th over
Worried, actually. He didn't move, but as I said, he didn't move well, and then he's got a grimace on his face.
The Achilles. The Achilles. Gone. He's had trouble with it. Just get the feeling. I'm just watching Daniel Vittori walk back now. Now I get the feeling he's done something to that left Achilles, or the left calf muscle. One that he's had trouble with.
Slowly through some time. Smith will look for 2 here. That's well timed. Just to me, there's good pace in this pitch. There's nothing more than the back of the fence.
For a big bat. Look to hit it at all. Shows you how good the wicket is as well. Hard and firm, running quickly off the pace of it.
Swinging hard, isn't he? Warner. Almost feel the wind up here when he tries to play that cut shot.
Yeah, he knows no other way. This is the 2 balls ago. This is the clean Southey delivery that he bowls a lot to the left hand. It's a scrambled seam delivery. Generally, it will move away. A bit like the Mitchell Stark one, the Mitchell Johnson one, that they almost look like they're rolling his fingers, but a slight undercut. Rather than seam up when he tries to swing the ball back into the left-handers away from the right. That's its variation to the left-handers.
That's a good single. Good running from David Warner. Nice gap there. Straight away. 3 bowled, 9 for 1.
Through the lows and the highs, we just glide, glide, glide.
Introducing
नलभई 5 किलोमीटर అనుకుంటా 3 रन लिया ना 45 for 5 after 8
क्योंकि छक्की है घर की सबसे जरूरी दीवार He can play his hooks and his cuts.
भाई स्ट्राइक पे कौन नरेंद्र
100 runs for 100 balls. That could be 4. It's off the pad.
Nice, Abba. Batting ra.
Just gets there. They should get back for 3 and they will. $17 for 1.
अब नरेंद्र है ना
काल की आठ मेरी ही है
कहाँ ला रहा है खोली नंबर 4
The smarter way of buying and selling. रखो अपना नंबर प्राइवेट प्लस ढेर सारे फीचर्स. Quicker next, no picker, jack picker. Quicker.
Australia when they pick the World Cup, 46 overs they do it. From New Zealand point of view, they need 10 wickets. Don't worry about the run rate from them. Finds a gap this time, David Warner. And the middle of the bat.
Yeah, it was too short, too much width. New Zealand bowled well the first 4 overs. They haven't given too many easy 4 balls to hit. This one from Tim Southee was just short, wide. David Warner just free his arms there.
See there with David Warner, there's not a lot of foot movement, but he keeps his head fairly still. He's obviously got a very good eye. He keeps that head nice and still. More often than not, he finds enough bat. He's so strong with that big bat. He gets it somewhere near the middle, it's 4 every time, if not 6.
49.
Up in the air, has he got enough on it? He has. It's up over mid-on. A couple of bounces and over the rope.
Enough to go about the fact that he was going to be aggressive. Willing to get an opportunity. That's what New Zealand are searching for, that one opportunity. At the moment,
49, 10.
Going through to second slip. With Daniel Vittori out, Warner picks up the edge. It's too wide for Taylor.
Microsoft versus Mira.
It was interesting, Simon, that it also was that cutter you talked about, a bit of a scrambled seam again. He didn't want that ball to swing back into David Warner. He got it up there, just went across him. I don't think it seemed away too much, but it just kept going on the angle and found the edge. And the bowler's done everything right. You see their scrambled seam, attempted cutter, not a half volley, water drive.
भाई कौन मारे में नरेंद्र है दोनों समझ में नहीं आ रहा 53 साइड स्क्रीन बंद करा
स्टैंडर्ड दीवारें आपका इंप्रेशन फीका ना है इसीलिए नेरो लाइक इंप्रेशन के HD कलर्स लगाइए और घर के साथ again, red ball. So Steve Smith's technique there, he knows that Pretbolt's trying to swing the ball back, hitting pads or hitting stumps obviously. He's not doing what Aaron Finch did, getting that front foot across. Little step there, see that front foot staying out of the road. He's almost playing French cricket.
It's very good balance. Steve, so that's been a feature of his batting all right through the summer. Walks across his stumps, maintains a beautiful balance.
विशाल
थ्रो कौन करे बाकी पे
आराम से
Pulse question for you. New Zealand's biggest strength in this cricket. Swing bowling, top order. Bowled captaincy. They've all been good. Very good. What do you think's been the best?
Taylor here again, another illustration of how good Stephen Smith's been through the summer. He just walks across the stumps. Aaron Finch getting that foot right across. Smith's able to just keep his head and play right under it.
At times he reminds me a little bit of Steve Waugh.
Like to Praveen,
Steve Waugh's a slightly different player. Steve Waugh used to sort of, as they said towards the end of his career, was almost like a crab player. He watched the ball very close, he played it really late. And occasionally he would thrust the front foot out and drive the ball through the covers, but more often than not, he'd wait for the ball to come on, hit the ball through point, and even sometimes extra cover from the back foot. Steve Smith uses a similar technique. He pulls away for four. Once again.
Yeah, Stephen Waugh had incredibly fast hands. I would think the future of the Stephen Waugh batting was fast hands. Stephen Smith, no slouch himself. Actually shot from front board. So quickly.
Well, the key is because he's quite upright, he plays the right foot outside off stump. He's in quite a good position to pull, isn't he? It's already sort of half a step ahead of most players. Now he drives. Ooh, I just thought for a moment it might beat McCullum. He does well.
No.
38 for 1.
वहाँ से आपको मेरी स्किन ऑयली नहीं लगेगी, यहाँ से मेरे पिंपल्स नहीं दिखेंगे और इधर से आप नहीं कहेंगे कि मेरे ब्लैकेट्स हैं, क्योंकि है ही नहीं।
रिंग चार्ज से फ्री होना 2 करोड़ मिनिमम 50 रुपए का रिचार्ज और पाउच 250 रुपए की ओला कैब राइड फ्री ओनली ऑन द फ्री चार्ज।
ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत। विमल बात
आपकी मेहनत में साथ देती है हमारी ये मजबूत गाड़ियाँ और आपके हर कदम पर साथ चलता है हमारा बरसों का तजुर्बा।
So you've got a slip and a leg slip, which is 2 catching men.
Brendan McCullum was Daniel Vittori's spell. Last time these two teams met in the World Cup that actually changed the game. Australia off to a good start. Vittori bowled brilliantly in that game. In the wickets of Watson and Smith on that occasion. Really off the flyer. It remains to be seen how much load can he put on that left Achilles.
Back to the gap. Gap ball's pretty quick. You're not going to go to the right this one unless you get 3. It's going to be hard for Daniel Vittori. He's having trouble. It's his back leg as he bowls. It's the ball, it's the leg that he lands on. Jumping up into his delivery stride there. You can see there, there's no great energy there on the ball, is there?
No, that's not how you would. Got some footage of Daniel Vittori in the previous game. He'd be bouncing off that back leg a lot more than he was right there.
Here's David Warner against
running.
pretty good handy strike rate against him. Lower strike rate against spinners, you would expect. Just not lifting off that left leg, as you would expect. The left-arm spinner uses that left leg to pivot. Be a disappointment for New Zealand. Here we go again. Left leg. You can see him land. There's no spring off it.
That was tidy enough though, just the 3 from it. It's 41 for
Good shot. Batting, stay there.
छोटा नहीं होता, दिल की क्योंकि जब बच्चे समझेंगे तभी सीखेंगे।
44 man.
जो भी situation to make it awesome.
रवि
हमारी ये मजबूत गाड़ियाँ और आपके हर
कैसे
बैटिंग रहा विशाल बैटिंग रहा
अशोक ले ले आपकी जीत हमारी जीत
They've done exactly that. Lost a wicket early. What have they done there after the wicket?
Score 62 after 12. 62. 62.
Play their shots.
It's tough when you don't have enough in the bank, don't you? How do you get that balance? I mean, you both as European captains as well. How do you get the balance between going all out to attack?
आराम से आराम से आराम से
Well, he's got to do what he's done throughout the tournament. Keep his catches in. He's got 4 catches in the moment. His other problem is Dani Vettori struggling physically. Apart from the toss, I can't say a lot's gone well for New Zealand today.
I think the other thing is you've just got to attack. It doesn't matter if you lose the 20th over, 25th over, 30th. I thought at the break it was always going to be a 25, 30 over match. Australia going to come out hard. They're not going to fiddle around with that.
Batting buddy, lovely shot.
That's just said, as everyone's been saying. That's the first little blip he's had where he thought, you know what, maybe we can get him. He was still trying to get him out, but he just lost his slips. And then sure enough, the first time you do something like that, it happens. Warner looked in good touch. Steve Smith just continue on his form. He's 12 from 16. Warner, 28 off 25. He's smacking him. The wicket looks flat.
He's got to do what he can, but the ball is swinging.
And this is what we're talking about. It was Tim Southey was the bowler. Dave Warner was the batsman. It was full. He went for the big drives and Nick, and look at that, only one slip. If a second slip in there, straight down his throat. Oh. Big moment, that one for New Zealand.
Well played.
Some other teams too, once they lost an early wicket, they said, we've got only 180 to get 50 overs, let's just block out the new ball. Australia won't play like that.
David Warner certainly won't play like that. He is very dangerous chasing small targets because he has no failure. There's no scoreboard pressure. It's not like he's chasing 300, he plays a silly shot and everyone says, well, what were you doing? Chasing 180, he's just going to go for it. He knows he's got a long batting order behind him. 45 for 1.
Look at अब किसने बजाया तुम्हारा नींबू सेफ टायर्स गाड़ी नींबू मिर्ची के भरोसे नहीं सीएट टायर्स पे चलाई बड़े ट्रेड ब्लॉक बेहतर ग्रिप बड़ा कंट्रोल सीएट एसयूवी टायर्स
बातों का रिकॉर्ड रखना मुश्किल इंट्रोड्यूसिंग क्विकर नेक्स्ट द स्मार्टर वे ऑफ बाइंग एंड सेलिंग सारी बातों का रिकॉर्ड अब चैट हिस्ट्री में देखो प्लस ढेर सारे फीचर्स क्विकर नेक्स्ट नो फिगर चैट क्विकर क्विकर क्विकर
स्टैंडर्ड दीवारें आपका इंप्रेशन फीका ना करें इसीलिए नैरो लाइक इंप्रेशन के एचडी कलर्स लगाइए और घर के साथ अपना भी इंप्रेशन बढ़ाइए
Stay. Batting Vishal. Stay there, Vishal, stay there.
Just one over for them. Vettori, I just wonder if you remember the last time these two teams played for the 150 kind of game. Vettori came in early and took some wickets, so maybe he's just trying that out. He'll be sharp, Matt Henry.
No.
Commander, I think he just got his movement wrong a little bit. He was inside. Ball's actually bounced a yard or so inside the ropes.
He just judged it slightly wrong, fine leg, ran in as opposed to trying to run round. Warner would have been worried just about that ball, thinking he can get there. He just misjudged it. Corey Anderson.
Batting, nice. That's it. Gold Cup का खेलवाएंगे Platinum का?
Sort of guy that Warner will try and bully here now. Henry coming in, first time at the MCG, not played many games. Warner sees him as a weakness and he's going to go after it.
What, 135, 136, he'll probably build up pace as he gets along because he can be quicker than that.
He was impressive in the semi-final, I thought, just coming in and playing straight off the bat.
Batting, that's it. That's it on.
135 to 140, sort of
trying to bowl a full length, and Dave Warner's in this sort of form. If you don't get it right, he'll punish you. And the inexperience, you'll feel like you can try and
75.
early, as Matt said.
30 आराम से विशाल आराम से not 5 to win वाला not 4 कितना स्कोर
75 characters like this, India had Virendra Sehwag like this, didn't worry too much about the situation, went and played his own game, and doing so actually made it easier for everybody else. Not letting the situation
goal
You remember the one World Cup final that you played, Ronnie, where it was 120, Pakistan after 120, 130? I think Gilchrist might have gone and just set about the bowling and you won it for 22 overs or something. Yeah, I remember that game, fantastic. I remember Mark Ward sucking a really good catch, second slip, early on, I think it was on 47. Well, when has Steve Smith taken to number 3? He took beautifully to number 4 in Test match cricket. Now he's just walked into number 3. What's happened in the last few months? Average of 20.7 before that.
Batting guys, come on.
Yeah, not just the stats. What's happened in the last few months is what won the Alan Border medal, ODI Player of the Year for Australia, Test Match Player of the Year, Captain of Australia, bats number 3 for Australia, and possible World Cup winner for Australia. Could well be the next ODI captain. Scored a brilliant 100, didn't he? Against India, he'd love to bat against India every single day. What a summer he's had against them.
Don't think alone in that list, Nats.
Batting!
And I just think India tired of seeing him. He made what 700-800 runs in the Test matches. He played all the shots. You couldn't see him touching around, increasing the There's got to be a weakness there somewhere. Once, I think, in one of the ODIs, India knocked over the leg stump. That's about it. The World Cup averaging just under 60. Oh, shot! Oh, David Warner.
Beautiful hands, really, from Warner. It was a very full delivery. Ball went for the Yorker. Warner's bat was phenomenal. Watch his hands in the last second, just like this.
No, wait.
Nails it for
4. Big appeal, missing leg stump. Just get over the umpire. Yeah, it's not 49 balls. After the loss of wicket early.
Batsman in.
To state cricket and reworking and remodelling his game and technique. Thinking about his game completely, which made him the player he is now.
There is a field there, and he will give it down to a couple. Sometimes you go back and play for the reward. Just remind you why you play the game in the first place. Too often you become famous, you start playing for the reward. Sometimes just go back and say, why did I play the game? And you find the answers. But a lot of people just go back to first-class cricket from time to time. We discover the joys, the responsibilities again. 10 gone. The power play is always 56 for 1.
My favorite. आपको कैसे पता?
बेटे का पसंद माँ को पता होता है।
आज मेरा कॉफी कहाँ है?
कॉफी? बताना चाहिए ना, मुझको सपना आएगा।
नया कमा कर रहा था, पुराना मैं भूल जाता। ये एसी मेरा ख्याल रखता। माई वोल्टास ऑल वेदर स्मार्ट एसी, इसका स्मार्ट सेंस वेदर को सेंस करके बेस्ट मोड बताता। स्मार्ट इन्वर्टर टेक्नोलॉजी पावर बचाता। स्मार्ट रिमोट मोबाइल को रिमोट बनाता। स्मार्ट एसी लिया और इस
That semi, be sure that semi.
Shot! Goal at the ball! Batting! Hot 24.
Shut one end up.
That's it.
Yeah, they're busy, aren't they, these two? Very busy. There's a template in this world. Two lads at the top who go hard, Guptill, Finch and Warner, and then in the middle over, have people who can regroup and be busy. Smith, Clark, etc. So Taylor and Elliott earlier today. And then the big hitters come in again for the end, Corey Anderson, etc. For Australia, you have Maxwell, those sort of guys. Faulkner comes in and finishes. So there is a template there. Go hard at the start, regroup, and then go hard again.
Yeah, and the other thing is, if you do get off to that fly, you don't need those guys to regroup, as we saw when, I think it was in the semi-final, when Michael Clark sent up Maxwell the hitters. So that We've still got... When am I going to make my fifth bowler up? A lot of the teams are doing that. You think of South Africa, India to another extent. So we've got to make up that fifth bowler. We've got to get him in. Australia very lucky with that. The other thing is their fielding. They've got 3 match winners in the field, not just the bat. Smith, Warner, Maxwell. We've got 2 bats in a ball and a bowler who bats. Can't ask for more than that. 58 for 1 after 11.
है ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का, और अभी तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है।
Batting! Batting!
सफरिंग चार्ज से फ्री होना है तो करो
This day they're running away with this final. First time New Zealand have been in the final. What a wonderful journey they've had to get here. Actually, not just in New Zealand. I didn't go to New Zealand, but I was still with the whole country backing the team. Friends around the world for the way they played that cricket.
$24-18.
A lot of talk about this form of the game, hasn't there been for a while about close. There's been a lot of talk about the one-day format. It's captured everyone's imagination. The crowd's been outstanding. The attention, you can feel the tension in the grounds all you played at. It really has captured everyone's imagination, this World Cup, and it's great for the game, the one-day game.
Sure is. I mean, talk about template within the game, but also in one-day cricket, you know, good pitches, which we've had, good weather, which we've had, and good players. So far in favour of the batsman. Always in that. Going to review. I think once the cat's out of the bag, though, and the fans have seen so many boundaries and so much hitting, we go back to sort of boring, pushing and prodding. So HCCL will have to be careful with that. They thought he hit that. No, he says no, that's going down. That come down.
Stadium. Great venue for this game. Lots of people in.
Second innings, huh? Oh, yeah, 12 runs.
They told me the last 25 matches it's 22-2. Eight winning streak, something like that, in Australia.
बैट्समैन कौन जा रहा है? बॉल्स 19 12 मारना है, अभी एक बॉल है, ओवर का है। 19 बॉल्स में 12 मारना है। 12 रन मारना है 19 बॉल्स में।
Get used to getting everything.
ये ओवर का लास्ट बॉल है।
Easy drive technology, super space, great gizmos, and advanced transmission to this level.
Give up as many 4s and 6s as you want. You see a contest like that Australia-New Zealand game was 150 plays, 151 or 152, whatever it was. That's nearly the most exciting game of the tournament. And the semi-final, New Zealand-South Africa.
He's waiting for that right in the slot. It's making a beautiful sound off his bat. It really is a crisp sound. And that just sat up and asked to be hit. Back of the length, he had so much time nailed. Or really go for it. He was in between a little bit and he just poked it up in the air. Much needed wicket. Henry, good comeback at Warner. He's gone. 46 and 63 for 2.
Batting, appa. Good shot. Bhagna. Din. 9 to win.
वहाँ से आपको मेरी स्किन
10 to win।
यहाँ से मेरे पिंपल्स नहीं दिखेंगे और इधर से आप नहीं कहेंगे कि मेरे ब्लैकेट्स हैं, क्योंकि है वीगो टर्मरिक विद फोम बेस हर वॉश के साथ पाइए प्योर हेल्दी और ग्लोइंग स्किन।
ये जश्न विमल के 25 सालों के रिश्तों का। तो ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है। विमल बात बता, दाने में He's 32 years old, but his body's giving way. He wants to play Test cricket. Yes, I'll take a look at this.
Eight more guys.
9 more। शॉर्ट रन था।
He's going to get the odd short delivery. Warner did.
Running guys. That's it.
I think he might get more than one shot ball. It's a good effort in the circumstances. Short run chase, quick 45 on top. Block.
आठ रन मारना है, 8 required of 12।
And that's the over in which they got a wicket, 63 for 2.
Small six.
With high definition blink play. Click selfies with a blink. Let's blink play. Why do millions of men use Mach 3? Our zero redness guarantee. Mach 3 has 50% less flame pressure. The new design of Mach 3. Zero redness guarantee.
With Trent Boone. He's bowled 6 overs for 24. He's bowling his 7th now. He's been the main wicket taker, so they need to give him going. 45 or 48 over here. This was the ball before he's gone on the
And also the indecision.
4-4-64!
Free swing. Can Anthony Prashant keep him going as long as he wants to bowl? As Shane said, this game's going to be won 30 overs or lost in 30 overs. No point having Trent Bolt come on when Australia are 150 for 4. Game's gone. So the Aussie captain's in. Go at him. He's probably New Zealand. I was looking at the stats. He's the quickest bowler as well. Not only the leading wicket taker, but he's their quickest bowler. So if you are going to go at Clark, even though he has bowled 6-7 on the bounce here.
भाई कैमरा के सामने से हटो.
Yeah, left arm can sometimes be a little bit more difficult when you first get into it. You've got to look to hit it in front of square leg. With the right arm, it can sometimes get inside. You go back across the left arm, hit it in square leg. You can easily get cramped a little bit more. It's a lot easier to bowl it at your left shoulder. It's the right-handed batsman. When was the last time you saw a field like this?
Bowler manche nahi sir.
We've been discussing, that's what Shane says about the line underneath that left armpit in there, especially from left arm angle over the wicket. So he has got a man in there. He's been out bending it well, and a couple of times he's been out pulling it to mid-wicket.
And as so often happens, the problem is with the one that's moving. It could so easily have been caught at cover.
कितना बॉल बाकी है भाई?
हो गया लास्ट बॉल.
This one is so good, I didn't get off strike.
कौन जा रहे हो?
लास्ट बॉल हटा ना.
राघव है. लास्ट बॉल नहीं, ओवर हो गया.
No more same old. Fresh, go bold.
Chocolate and
Fresh designs on you every month. Getme.com. Fresh fashion, fresh look.
शरत शरत है ना ना.
With Simon Dool, Brian Lara. Thanks, Harsha.
अरे लग गए ना हिट तो मगर नहीं गिरा.
Twice that.
Right.
Once for Warner and now for Smith. Little things can tell big stories.
अरे अरे सामने से हटो मेरे भाई. सामने से हटो.
Top class stars bowling early today. Just joining us, the quality of the Australians. I'm not sure. The great West Indies side. I'm not sure that collectively seen some fast bowling. The pace, the way they move the ball, when they push the top of the match.
अरे सिंगल ले रहा तुम.
अरे भागना था.
Very, very well done by. Diction Warner out.
పాకిస్తాన్ నెంబర్ మాట్లాడి ఇన్ని చేస్తారు కదా. नहीं होंगे ना. स्ट्राइक नंबर लगा हुआ है.
short spell. I don't know if you
कितना बॉल है भाई? 2 बॉल. अभी 2 बॉल है. भैया 2 बॉल्स.
but you know, 1 or 2 overs middle shots.
क्या नहीं मालूम है नहीं है, लेकिन लास्ट टाइम तो हुआ था सुपर ओवर।
फील्डिंग करवा